2 years ago, I bought this old 1940s farmhouse. When I bought it, I knew it needed a lot of work. The time has finally come to send this house through a major transformation. To start things off, my brother and I took the opportunity to remove a few trees and do a little bit of landscaping that had begun to encroach on the house. I've gone back and forth over the last year on whether I was going to remove these trees or not, but now that they are down, I am very happy that I did. It really cleaned up the outside of the house. My goal for this property is to make it as easy to maintain as possible. Getting rid of these two trees that were right up next to the house make it so that I don't have to deal with the leaves and branches that come down on the roof and gutters every year. Nearly 80 years ago, this house was built with the traditional wooden lap siding that you would have seen at the time. At some point in its life, the house was recovered with a new layer of aluminum siding over top of the wood. The siding has held up pretty well, but at this point in its life, it had seen better days. There was many holes in it, pieces were falling off, and it was time to replace it with something new. Amazingly, nearly 80 years after this house was built, almost every single original window was still in place. Now, although they do look cool, they are far from efficient, so while this job is being done, every window will also be getting swapped out. Not too long ago, in a conversation I was having with one of my neighbors, I learned that a car had actually gone through the front wall of this house. Now, when they rebuilt the left-hand side of the wall, it was actually sheeted out a little bit farther than the right-hand side. So to fix this and make it one flush surface, we ran new sheeting across the whole front of the house. For those of you that don't know, the yellow stuff going up around the house is what is called house wrap. The purpose of this is to create a water and air barrier from the elements outside and the wood on the inside. This does a much better job on sealing up the house than just the siding alone. I don't know if the original builders of this house thought it would still be standing 100 years after they built it, but I am doing my best to ensure that it will be, and hopefully many, many more years beyond that point. One thing I do know for sure is that this was a huge step in the right direction.